Welcome to Evilive, the live media commentary show that answers the question, when is it that the devil is to pay? And what the fuck does that mean? Subscribe if you're new to the channel, because today we are reviewing the Great British... I didn't add great in there. The Great British Baking Show, Collection 10, Episode 2, Biscuit Week!
Yeah.
I love this so much.
Right.
I could stop doing all the other stuff we do and just do this.
Agreed. I feel like if we were to do that, though, it would have to be a straight up like a watch party type thing.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Because, yeah, well, maybe. I have a feeling it'd just be people watching us go for fucking an hour and then just, oh, fucking come on.
It's true. It's true.
But that'd be fun.
Okay, so everyone knows the hosts and the judges and stuff. Mm-hmm. So in this particular episode, the signature bake was 18 decorative macarons with a twist that must be made to appear like something else. And they're, as always, given 2 hours. What did you think about the sort of signature challenge that they all did?
I loved it. I mean, we only got 2 people that did the same thing, which is kind of surprising because there's been instances where there's been like 3 or 4 different people doing the same fucking thing. Mm-hmm. And that was the hamburgers ultimately. But fuck, I love this. And that one Scottish dude just fucking killed it. The fact that he didn't win is a travesty, just because those, what was he calling it? Rackaroons? Like, those were fucking awesome. Like, and the complexity of making macarons mm-hmm. in general is just, it's like, I've never made them because it terrifies me.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker not only makes them and makes them perfect, but he also makes beautiful shapes with different colors. Like, he makes little fucking raccoons. It was so goddamn good.
Yeah. We had a handshake on this one, right? Was it?
We had a couple.
There's like 2, but it was only on the signature, right? Like, none of the other stuff got a handshake? Or was there one signature, one the showstopper?
No, I think it was... I could have swore there was like one right after the other in the signature.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. I think that was great. Like, first of all, it was the first handshake of the season, which mm-hmm. is always wonderful. The fact that there was 2 of them that dropped was really exciting, and it was 2 women mm-hmm. that got them, and I did not make a note here, which I should have done. Ugh, I can't believe I didn't leave a goddamn note about who got the handshakes. I'll do that next time.
Right, there should be a little special asterisk next to it.
Maybe a thumbs up or something. I'll figure it out. I'll get it working. This is new to us. We haven't ever reviewed this. Mm-hmm. This is the second episode, and the first one was just us geeking out about the series. So,
right,
we'll get it down
eventually.
Maybe. Yeah. Mason's cute carrots was bullshit. Just mm-hmm. bullshit. Like,
yeah, no, those were fucking triangles. Fuck you.
Like, you have to do some sort of decoration. I understand you're not planning your time really well, or maybe there was a mistake, you had to redo something, but have shit ready. Like, mm-hmm. you still have to have stuff in the oven, so work on your decorations while it's in the oven. Like, right. I don't understand why you can't you multitask every other fucking challenge. Why not this one? It just drives me nuts. And I love that fucking, this guy. Anytime you get a raccoon in anything, I'm down. They're so vicious, but they're the most adorable things ever.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, seeing them get stuck in dumpsters is so fucking fun. Just watching their fat asses like try to jump out. It's why the internet was made.
Oh, they're so good. They're just so great. There's a lot of like ice cream cone things, and I love
mm-hmm.
like there's this little stupid comment about, he's like, yeah, when I think of ice creams, I think of pink. Yeah. And he was like, what?
It's like, yeah, I totally agree. Oh, are they going to be strawberry? Nope. Why pink? Well, that's what everybody else thinks of. And then What's His Bucket's like, yeah, vanilla, actually, but whatever. It's like, yeah, that's the generic ice cream flavor that everybody thinks about is white. So vanilla.
Yep. Oh, man, they're so good.
Yeah.
Like, what is some of the other ones? I'm trying to like look through and remember it. I got to make more notes. My notes are not sufficient. Cheat day treat. I don't even remember what that was.
So cheat day treat, that was the hamburgers.
Oh, right. There was 2 people who did hamburgers.
Yeah, there were 2 people that did hamburgers.
In both cases, I was just like, what the fuck are you doing?
But the real fucking mindfuck one was Sabira, or however the hell you say her name, like the satay ones, because Paul was just not having it. He's like, I fucking hate tofu. This bullshit. You know, your typical fucking man, like, oh, I don't like tofu. Ugh. And yeah, she destroyed it, and that was one of the handshakes because he was just like, that was fucking good.
Just blown away. I loved it. Do you remember who the other one was?
No, I
It was
don't.
a woman. Was it just
Yeah,
the
it
mouthful
was.
one? Or is the... No, it wasn't that one.
No,
Damn it.
I don't remember because I'm still having. I'm still trying to remember names with faces because I'm terrible with faces and names.
The design on that fucking on Januza's, the watermelon,
that was fucking beautiful.
that looked so good. I just could not believe when he was saying what he was doing. I was like, "You're not gonna win this time, dude." Like, you did great last episode, but
Yeah.
this sounds so goddamn stupid. And then I saw him. I was just like, "Oh, I've turned a corner."
Right. Yeah, they look good.
What
And
is
then
it?
even like as he's explaining it to the judges, Paul's just kind of fucking looking at him like he's weird. And then he eats it. He's like, "Oh, this fucking works." Yeah, like that just seems magical.
Yeah,
And of course, like one of my favorites was the yo-yos. That shit was just.
that's
goofy
the
fuck.
one. That was the other handshake.
Was that the
He was
handshake?
blown away by the yo-yo.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Yeah,
But yeah, that one was. Those were amazing.
yeah, the baby daisies were great too.
Mhm.
I remember those. I think like Maxie, I think she's amazing. I think she's awesome. I hope she goes far in this. I really thought Januz was going to do better than he did in this episode.
Mhm.
To be honest, I mean, he knocked it so far out of the park last episode. I was a little surprised he didn't do better, but yeah. So after the signature, of course, we get the technical, which is always the judge gives you
Mhm.
some notes on what to make. They give you the name of it and they give you a couple recipe notes, and that's pretty much it. You gotta
Yeah.
sort of fill in the blanks. And this is weird because it was a Garibaldi biscuits.
Mhm.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Well, and then they're like, "Oh, well, otherwise called smashed fly biscuits." It's like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? Like, why would you think that's an okay name for a goddamn treat that's going to go in your face? Like,
So
that doesn't
gross.
sound appetizing.
No,
And then seeing it, it's like, what the fuck is that? That doesn't look like at all what I thought it was going to be.
it doesn't look like anything. And then
Yeah.
no one got close to what
That-
she.
That was the best fucking part, is just because we've seen some episodes where, you know, the technical people are just way off the mark. But
Mhm.
this was so far off the mark that they couldn't help but just laugh, especially because it was so bad
hmm
that it wasn't right, but it was so perfect. Like the fucking feathers. Oh yeah, feather it. So, oh, okay.
They literally
Yeah, I will make white chocolate feathers to put on top of this. I was like, God damn. You completely
Never has
fucked that up.
Never has that happened before.
Like, I
Ugh.
am an amateur baker at best. And if I saw feather on a recipe without anything else, I would automatically understand what that is, because I understand that there's two different chocolates that we're using. So obviously, up,
Yeah.
down, up,
Yeah.
down. Give it a beautiful feather look.
Especially for the fact that these people have seen previous episodes.
Yeah.
This is the
It's just
first time they've ever seen this.
So fucking great.
Unbelievable.
But I was definitely surprised though, because there's been technicals where everybody just kind of shit the bed.
Yeah.
And Paul has like scolded everybody, and really nobody did well with this one.
Mhm.
And it was just like, eh,
This
I
was the
was surprised by that.
least horrible. Yeah, that was Rebs that did the Wee Bransons that got the first. None of these stood out as being relatively interesting at all. So it was just like, some got a little bit closer, and so they have to give them the one spot, but they all sort of shit the bed. So the last one was the showstopper, of course, and they had to do some sort of 3D biscuit mask.
Mhm.
And I thought they were all going to do so much better, but there was just tragedy.
Dude, they all did fucking gingerbread, and it's like, that's not, like, in theory, yeah, it's gonna hold up pretty
Like
well
in a
once
house
it cools.
structure, but
That's also a flat thing,
Yeah.
and it's going to cool flat, so then it's nice and hard and sturdy. Gravity's a thing. And to have it not happen with just one person,
says you.
but all of them, dude, my body fucking is saying gravity is a thing. But yeah, like almost everybody just got fucked by their shape. It was so crazy. And then the one person that did get fucked is the one person that should have been fucked so hard, and that was the dude that was making the brandy snaps.
Yeah.
And that, like, all right, I'm just gonna say it right now, that's my favorite thing on this episode. Well, I mean, aside from the raccoon macarons, but yeah, that was fucking impressive and absolutely beautiful. That essentially creature mask.
Yeah, was that the that wasn't the one that won. Who did that?
No, he didn't
Who's
win.
that guy name? He's the black guy, right?
Yeah, it was the floral one. The floral fascinator.
I'm trying to
It was
look.
Rebs.
Was it? That was Rebs? The floral
Yeah.
fascinator? Okay.
Yeah.
It almost reminded me of like the Green Man mask type deal. You know, where it's like just like leaves coming off of like a face or something, but it was interesting. Like I thought it was okay. Yeah, that one woman who put it on a fucking book stand and then just crumpled like through it. The whole time I was like, "What? Why did you do that? Why did you put it on that? Why didn't you put something behind it? Like,
right?
You know that's gonna happen."
Yeah, and the idea of like having it standing there instead of cooling down on something else.
Yeah.
Before you put it up so you can take it to the fucking judges. It's like, why would you do that?
God.
Like, if I had a mold, that shit would be on the mold until it's time to pull up, and that shit would be in the fucking freezer, so that shit's set. Like, I would be doing decorations in the fucking freezer.
For sure. Or use that freezing, like, spray that you can use. Like, just something. It just doesn't... It's like they didn't think about it, or I don't know. It is really, like... Everyone is surprised when they get in the tent with the weather conditions and how that affects the bake and the time. You know, of course, whenever we bake at home, we have all the time in the world, unless we're doing something that requires a time attention. You know, you're doing caramel, you got to pay attention to it. You're baking something, you have to pay attention to that timer. You know, it's all time and temperature. That's what it is. And so, like, they're just not used to being under the gun and then having a bunch of people stare at them. And then you get those moments of fucking... Paul Hollywood just mad dogging.
Yeah.
Like, what is he doing? He's like a crazy person. He just like goes like cool one moment, the next moment he's just like death stare.
Fuck yeah. Well, I mean, there's the drama that you gotta have.
Yeah, I guess that's why he's been there the whole time. He's the only person that hasn't swapped out yet. Hope he never does.
Right. I think the show will be over.
Yeah. And so in the end, they ended up going with the Venetian mask with Mysum. No, Mysum got booted.
Yeah.
Who was the one that
got
won?
kicked the fuck out.
Why don't I have that fucking noted?
I don't know.
Well,
you do got it noted. She's in red for getting the fuck out.
Yeah, her, but who won the whole episode?
Wasn't it Rebs?
Was it Rebs?
No, that was the never mind, that was the technical. Shit, I forgot.
Damn it. We'll get it right. On the third episode, we'll get it right.
Whatever.
Because it's bread next, right? Bread week?
I believe so.
Yeah, because it was cake week the first week, right? So it's got to be bread next. I don't know. I love bread week. I love all the stuff they do with breads. But I'm getting mixed up because I was watching the kids' version of it right afterward, and so it's like skewing my brain on who win and the mistakes. I got to stop doing that. I'm just going to focus now. And I can't believe... I want to.
Hold on, I'm working up. I'm looking it up. All right. We got the computer here.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, the winner was.
Oh, I've got it right here. Maxie.
Was it Maxie?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Star
not even
Baker,
showing me.
Maxie.
Oh yeah, Star Baker. And yeah, she was one of the two recipients of the handshake. So I mean,
Daisy
makes sense.
She came in 5th on the technical, but knocked it out with the masquerade. I don't know. Did she knock it out? She did good.
It didn't fall apart, so yeah. I mean, that's pretty goddamn good. And the thing is, I think the reason why she won was because of the level of complexity. Because not only she did do the base, but she also did like 3 other different types of cookies on top of it. So it was pretty impressive.
Yeah, Mason just made me mad.
Yeah, I'm glad she fucking went home, man. Like
she
that one
totally mailed it in on that last one.
Well, then, like, it's just typical rookie ass shit. Like, you should have known, oh, In the history of this show, nobody has ever finished early and won.
Yeah.
Keep working. It's boring.
Just
Fucking
keep adding.
add some shit. Fuck.
Yeah, and she showed us what she was going to do with the cute carrots, and so we were just like, oh, okay, you're gonna.
Mhm.
All right, you need to go. Like,
Yeah.
just get the fuck out. I like they're playing it up like, no, it was because she was 18, she was inexperienced. No, I think it's just because she's lazy. Because
Yeah, she fucking
everyone else
sucks. Yeah.
is like aiming way up here,
Mhm.
and she's just like, it's good enough. This is the
Yeah.
final challenge. Like, it's never good enough.
Mhm.
Ever. Oh, I don't know. I thought
Yeah,
Noel.
I mean, it's the
Oh,
thing
sorry,
is,
go.
we've seen it in the past where people have been like 100% every episode, and then one episode they phone in one thing and they get
Mhm.
sent home.
Yeah, I like the bouncing between Matt and Noel and how they sort of interact with the different contestants during their bakes.
Mhm.
And I thought, and I don't have any examples to prove this out, but I thought Noel did so much better this time, or he got more screen time than he did last week. I just felt his presence a little more. And it may be because I just watched some of the Mighty Boosh, and so I'm thinking of
Awesome.
him. But I thought he did so much better in this episode, and I just his whole role is just to entertain, and that's it. And he's an entertaining person, so it shouldn't be that easy. I'm sorry, it shouldn't be that difficult.
Mhm.
But he knocked it out, and it just makes me want to hang out with him so fucking bad.
Right.
It's just if we could just go to dinner, maybe have a romance, something. Like, give me some time.
A nice romantic stroll through the cemetery
Yeah.
at night. Yeah,
Oh,
that'd be great.
it'd be a magical moment. Did you have a favorite part or a favorite bake or anything of everything?
Like I said, man, those raccoon macarons, those were so goddamn great.
Yeah.
Like that was definitely my favorite signature. And then favorite showstopper, like I said, was that creature mask. Like I
Mhm.
it should not have worked as well as it did, and I loved it.
Yeah, I wasn't particularly stunned with any of the showstoppers. I was just angry at some of them because it just
Right,
seems like
like
you
the
should
fucking one that looked like it was made of dog biscuits.
It's like,
God,
what
why?
the fuck are you guys doing? Is all. Just like, honestly, just
Yeah.
you're supposed to have done it already, like once. You practice it at home, then you come to the tent and you remake it.
Mhm.
If it looks weird at home, don't remake it. Like, figure out how
Right,
to.
that's the thing I don't get. I mean, we've of course seen that in the past, and it's worked out in their favor from
Yeah.
time to time. But more often than not, when you're like, "Yeah, it didn't work at home, but I got a good feeling about this today," it never works out.
So dumb, just so dumb. Yeah, I thought the raccoons were great. I love the baby daisies. I thought those were amazing. And the other person who got the handshake, I just forgot what it was too. Anyway, whoever she was,
Wasn't it Dawn?
the yo-yo one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the toy shop yarns.
Mhm.
That's what it was called. It was a yo-yo. It's fucking weird. All right. Well, anyway, I thought those were awesome too. So at least we have that. That's something, right?
Yeah, the signature was fantastic. Showstopper, meh.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess really the rest of the episodes just kind of meh.
100%. I'm really excited for bread week. I don't know what it
Mhm.
is about bread. There's something I love seeing it. I love when they have to do like complex bread machines, and when they do the
Mhm.
3D sculptors as showstoppers. It's either like an amazing thing or it's like so laughable and comedic
Yeah.
because of how pathetic it is. I just can't wait. So looking
Mhm.
forward to that this Friday. Is there anything else you want to
Hell
talk
yeah.
about with this episode?
No, I think we got it.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you love British Baking Show as much as we do, watch with us. I don't know. Join us in the
Yes.
conversation. I don't know. Thanks for tuning in as
And if
always.
you don't, what's so wrong with you that you don't like to be happy?
Yeah. Do you hate joy? Really?
I think that's what it is.
Disgusting. As always, remember evil spelled backwards is live. So get your asses out there, bake something, and be fucking evil.
Hell bread.
All hell yeah. Biscuits. Just call it a cookie. Damn it.
Right. Fuck it too.
We all know
Speak
that.
the Queen's English. Well, fuck your